Alrighty, this is break number 829, the PRIZM Fast Break. 18 packs in here with 5 cards per pack. Michael Porter Jr. of the Nuggets, Paul Millsap of the Nuggets. We have Peyton Pritchard of the Celtics, followed by a downtown Damian Lillard, and then a Kyrie Irving of the Nets. We've got Jeff Green of the Rockets, Fred VanVleet of the Raptors, a red Chris Dunn of the Chicago Bulls going to Lone Star. Then we've got Ivica Zubac of the Clippers and Carmelo Anthony of the Trailblazers. Terry Rozier of the Hornets, followed by Kira Lewis Jr., RC of the Pelicans, Markelle Fultz of the Magic, a hollow Carmelo Anthony of the Trailblazers, and James Harden of the Rockets. JJ Barea of the Mavs, Landry Shamet of the Clippers, RJ Hampton of the Nuggets, rookie, followed by a Fireworks Paul George and Cam Reddish of the Hawks. Davis Bertans of the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers, Bryn Forbes of the San Antonio Spurs. Then we've got a Juan Hergenmoza and Turian Prince. Not a bad hit for free. John Wall from the Wizards, Tobias Harris of the 76ers, Onekwa Okongwu of the Hawks, a Disco Kenyon Martin Jr. RC of the Houston Rockets, and that is going to Petros, followed by Nerlens Noel of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Matt Dellavedova of the Cavs, Malik Monk of the Hornets. We have our auto, and it is going to be DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter of the Atlanta Hawks, going to Sky Cards. A Fearless Allen Iverson and an Anthony Davis base. I got you, Adam. I mean, obviously I had nothing to do with it, but I got you. Alrighty, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Magic Johnson of the Lakers, a gold bronze Draymond out of 20 of the Golden State Warriors going to Emil, followed up by Karl Anthony Towns and Ben Simmons. Brooke Lopez of the Bucks, Kevin Love of the Cavs, Xavier Tillman of the Grizzlies, an Anthony Simmons disco, followed by Austin Rivers of the Houston Rockets. Kobe White of the Bulls, Jordan Nora of the Bucks, going to Adam, followed by Bradley Beal of the Wizards, a Disco Ivica Zubac of the Clippers, followed by Josh Okogie of the Timberwolves. Then we've got Danilo Gallinari of the Thunder, Allen Iverson of the Sixers, Malachi Flynn, RC of the Raptors, followed by a disco throwback, Steph Curry of the Golden State Warriors. Brett, if you're around, can you get me a price on that? I know that those throwbacks can tend to be going for a decent amount. Frank Nicolatina of the Knicks. We've got Jeff Teague of the Hawks, Jake Layman of the Timberwolves, a Taurean Prince of Blue of the Brooklyn Nets, followed by Mitchell Robinson of the Knicks, Troy Brown of the Wizards. You can take those two whenever. Oh, I forget. What? Never mind. I know. Then we've got Montrezl Harrell of the Clippers, Rodney Hood of the Trailblazers, a Saban Lee RC of the Pistons. That's going to Ezitzel. Then we've got a disco Shaquille O'Neal, the Big Diesel, the Big Cactus. And then we've got Lou Williams of the Clippers. We've got Victor Oladipo of the Pacers, Sekou Doumbouya, Isaac Okoro, Disco RC of the Cavs going to Ray. Followed up by a Downtown, Paul George and Chris Dunn of the Bulls. Gary Harris of the Nuggets, Jabari Parker of the Kings. We've got Rudy Gay, red of the San Antonio Spurs. Followed up by Steven Adams of the Thunder and Wesley Matthews of the Bucks. Devontae Graham of the Hornets, Jaden McDaniels, RC of the Timberwolves. There we go, and that's going to Justin, followed by Jalen Smith of the Suns, and we've got a Patty Mills of the Spurs. Disco, followed by Jaren Jackson of the Grizzlies. Two packs left. Will we get some bigger hits? Tim Duncan of the Spurs, followed by Klay Thompson of the Warriors. There we go. It's Anthony Edwards base. An Anthony Edwards base of the Timberwolves going to Justin. Then we've got Donovan Mitchell of the Jazz and Tomias Satoransky of the Bulls. Emil, yeah, that's a pretty card right there. Congrats on that hit. Joe Harris of the Nets, Evan Fournier of the Magic, Grant Riller of the Hornets. I saw the Hornets color on the RC, got excited, and unfortunately disappointed. Patrick Beverley of the Clippers and Terrence Davis of the Raptors. So let's run down these rookies. Grant Riller going to Kevin. Jalen Smith of the Suns going to Trevor. Jaden McDaniels of the Timberwolves to Justin. Saban Lee of the Pistons to Ezitzel. Malachi Flynn of the Raptors to Petros. Jordan Nora of the Bucks to Adam. Xavier Tillman of the Grizzlies to Matthew. Onika Okongwu of the Hawks to Sky. RJ Hampton of the Nuggets to Ezitzel. Kira Lewis of the Pelicans to JD. And Peyton Pritchard of the Celtics going to Bill. And now on to the featured cards. We've got a Steph Curry Disco throwback going to Emil. An Isaac Okoro Disco RC of the Cavs to Paul. Kenyon Martin Disco RC, Kenyon Martin Jr. of the Houston Rockets to Petros. And the DeAndre Hunter auto to Sky. Followed up by our big hit, and that is the Anthony Edwards base of the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Justin. Congratulations, Justin. And that is the end of break 829. Alrighty, folks, we will be taking a 5-minute break, and then we will be right